Okay, let's dive right into this. Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're doing a very special storybook explainer from Tales, Fables, and Chronicles. You know, every single story there brings us a powerful life lesson, and I am just so excited to share this one with you. Today we're looking at a famous tale called The Rabbit's Triumph, Wisdom Over Might. So, let's travel right into the middle of a magical jungle together. Are you ready for an adventure? 'Cause I know I am.
But hey, before we go into the forest, I've got a really big question for you. Who do you think is stronger? Someone who is very big or someone who is very smart? What do you think? Go ahead, point to the screen or just shout out your guess right now. Is it the biggest, tallest animal, or is it the one with the cleverest brain? Okay, keep your answer locked right there in your head because we are about to travel deep into a beautiful, wild forest to find out the real answer.
Section 1. Meet the Scary Lion. So, imagine a dense, beautiful forest with huge green trees and a sparkling river. Sounds lovely, right? Well, the animals living there were actually not happy at all. They lived in constant fear of a very powerful, very cruel lion who hunted every single day. The deer, the elephants, and even the little rabbits were just terrified, never knowing exactly who this grumpy lion would hunt next.
Let's actually meet our two main characters, because this really builds the story. First up, we have the lion. He's big, he's angry, and he's cruel. Let's practice. Can you give me your absolute loudest, scariest lion roar? Ready? 3, 2, 1, roar! Oh, wow. Okay, that was really scary. Next, we have the rabbit. He's small, he's quiet, and he's very, very clever. Can you try wiggling your nose like a quiet little rabbit? Awesome job. So these two animals, they're as different as night and day, and they're about to go head to head.
Section 2. The animals make a plan. So, the poor, scared animals just couldn't take it anymore. From the tallest giraffe all the way down to the tiniest mouse, they gathered together right in the middle of the jungle. They desperately needed a plan to stay safe, and they needed it fast.
Okay, so here is the brave plan they came up with. Step 1. They would send just one animal to the lion every single day. Step 2. The lion eats that one animal instead of hunting around for hours. And step 3. Everyone else gets to be safe and live peacefully for the rest of the day. They actually went to the lion and offered him this deal. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. Do you think this is a good plan? I mean, it sounds a little scary, doesn't it? But really, it was the absolute only way they could think of to stop the lion from hunting everywhere, all the time.
Well, the lion listened to their plan. He scratched his big, furry chin, thought about it for a minute, and decided, hey, he actually liked the idea of getting his food delivered without doing any hard work. But he agreed with a terrible warning. He puffed out his chest and shouted in his deepest, scariest voice, "If any animal is late, I will kill all of you." Oh my goodness, he was very serious, and the scared animals promised they would never, ever be late.
Section 3. The Clever Little Rabbit. So, for a while, the animals followed this plan perfectly. But then, it was the turn of the small, clever rabbit. The whole jungle watched so nervously as the little rabbit hopped out of his burrow to visit the scary lion. But as the little rabbit hopped down the dirt path, he had a secret thought. He thought to himself, wait a minute. Why should I go and die like this? I'm way too smart to just let the lion eat me. There has to be a way to save myself, and to save all my friends in the forest too. So, instead of hopping quickly like a scared little bunny, the rabbit just slowed down. He stopped to look at the pretty flowers. He even took a little nap in the warm sun. He took a very, very long time trying to think of a brilliant plan. And because the rabbit took his sweet time, he arrived at the lion's den very, very late. Oh boy, the lion was furious. He stomped his giant paws, shook his messy mane, and roared at the absolute top of his lungs. "Why are you so late? I am starving. I'm going to eat you right now." I mean, look at that big text. The lion was so mad, his face was practically turning red. Now, what's really interesting about this part is exactly how the rabbit handles this terrifying moment. He didn't cry. He didn't turn and run away. Nope, he stood up tall, bowed politely, and told a brilliant, totally calm lie. The rabbit said, "Oh my lord, please forgive me. Actually, I wasn't alone. The animals sent 6 big, juicy rabbits for you to eat. But, on the way, another lion attacked us. He ate the other 5 rabbits and said, 'He is the real king of this forest.'"
Section 4. The Well Trick. The very second the cruel lion heard those words, he completely lost his temper. "What?" he yelled. "Another lion in my forest? How dare he challenge me? I am the only king. Take me to him right now." The lion was just so full of pride and anger that he didn't even stop for a second to think if the little rabbit was actually telling the truth. The rabbit just simply nodded and said, "Follow me, my lord. I will show you exactly where this new king lives."
The clever rabbit led the stomping, huffing lion all the way through the trees until they finally reached an old stone well. It was very deep, and at the very bottom it was filled with still, clear water. The rabbit pointed a tiny paw at the well and whispered, "My lord, the bad lion who ate your food lives all the way down there." Okay, imagine you are the lion right now. Imagine creeping up to the edge of the well and peering over the side into that dark, deep water. What do you think he's going to see?
And this brilliantly illustrates just how the rabbit's genius plan worked. Let's follow the steps here. Step 1. The lion looks down into the water. Step 2. He sees a face staring back at him. Now, we know it's his own reflection, right? But he is so incredibly angry, he thinks it's the other lion, so he roars at it. Step 3. The reflection in the water looks like it's roaring right back. Step 4. Completely blinded by his angry temper, the silly lion jumps straight into the well to fight the enemy. Splosh!
But guess what? There was no other lion down there. The heavy, angry lion splashed into the deep water, and he just couldn't get out. He had been completely tricked. The clever little rabbit looked down, gave a happy little nose wriggle, and hopped all the way back to the jungle. When he told everyone the wonderful news, the whole forest just erupted in cheers. The monkeys danced, the elephants trumpeted, and everyone hugged the little rabbit. He had saved the entire forest. They were finally truly free.
Section 5. The Big Lesson. Okay, let's take a deep breath, calm down from all that excitement, and just think about what we saw today. Our adventure was really fun, but like all good stories, it teaches us something super important. Remember our big question from the very beginning? We asked who was stronger, the big scary lion or the small smart rabbit? Well, I think we definitely know the answer now.
So the crucial point really comes down to one special word, our word of the day, wisdom. What exactly is wisdom? It means being smart, thinking clearly even when things are super scary, and having the presence of mind to actually solve problems instead of just getting angry. See, the lion had giant muscles and huge teeth, but the rabbit had wisdom. And as our story proves, wisdom is far stronger than just being big and strong. The rabbit's bright brain completely defeated the lion's angry brawn.
Now I want you to think about yourself for a minute. How are you going to use your wisdom today? You probably don't have to trick a scary lion, but you can definitely use your bright brain every single day. Like when you have a hard puzzle to solve, or when you get a little bit frustrated with a friend, or even when you're just learning something brand new. Stop, take a breath, use your wisdom, and think clearly, just like the clever little rabbit. You are so much stronger when you use your brain.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on this amazing jungle adventure. If you enjoy meaningful and fun stories just like this one, definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tales, Fables, and Chronicles. Keep learning, keep using your wonderful wisdom, and I will see you next time for another incredible explainer. Bye, everyone!